Howdy folks, howdy. Shawn Brock here with you. Please subscribe if you wouldn't mind. I would sure appreciate it. We've had a lot of good guitars come through, hundreds of them on the offering. And this is something a little bit different. It's something I've been wanting to get into a little bit more of gear reviews and accessory reviews. And we've done this before with D'Addario XS, both the 8020 and phosphor bronze. We've done this with Elixir. When years ago we did this actually with Tortoise and Dunlop and Bluechip, and today we've received a couple of offerings from a guy who is somewhat, well, he's newer than Tortoiseshell and he's newer than Bluechip, but you might have heard of him, and that is Nick Monin over at Apollo Picks. Have you heard about Apollo Picks? Nick makes several offerings, and we're actually going to have a few different videos on some of them, but I thought one good thing that we could do is compare. I have 3 plectrums here on offering. We're going to play them on 2 guitars. We're going to do them on my Jimmy Edmonds Shawn Brock Signature Model D18 first, and then we're going to do them on a Rosewood, my Paduke Young Guitars D28. Both guitars got red spruce tops, and we'll do them in alphabetical order. So we'll do the Apollo, and this I had Nick make us one sort of in the similar to the TAD shape, and these are just over 1 millimeters. They're north of 1 millimeters. We're going to do that, and then we've got a Bluechip TAD 45. And we have a Tortoiseshell. That's all of these are roughly right at the same thickness when you account for the way they're beveled. So you're going to be able to hear heads to heads right here. One of these casein Apollo picks next to a Bluechip, next to a Tortoise, and we'll go in alphabetical order: Apollo, Bluechip, Tortoise. Hang around and let me know what you think in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe. Now let's try it on my Young D28 Paduke. Again, we will go Apollo, Bluechip, Tortoise. Okay, so there we have it. 3 picks, 2 guitars, 2 different positions on the neck, both with some rhythm and picking included. I think that's a fair enough examination, and these are about as close as we could make them as far as size. Obviously, you know, as you play on some of them, they wear down a little bit more, but this is absolutely as close as I could make it, because this is not just a review for you, it's a review for me. Call me selfish if you want to, that's fine. I've been called a whole lot worse, probably, matter of fact, even in the last 24 hours. But, you know, a little bit of backstory, and we've had other videos on this. I have played tortoise picks. I don't know, like probably 26 years or so straight on acoustic guitar. Oddly enough, I never preferred them on mandolin. I never preferred them on electric guitar. But on acoustic guitar, a lot of times my defaults have been tortoise, and I've had enough antique stuff to be able to make my own and keep myself in tortoise. But there's to be honest with you, the reason that I stopped using tortoise on the videos, and I did this a little over 2 years ago, was because people would constantly comment and ask, what pick do you use? Hey, can you make me one? How much do you want for one? And I ain't getting involved in all that stuff. I mean, trading in tortoise is illegal. You can import fentanyl if you want to through the U.S. mail, but if I mail you a tortoise, I might end up in Club Fed somewhere, and I ain't trying to do that. I'm getting a little old for that. So I was, I went with doing a couple of years of videos on a Bluechip TAD 42, and I had to custom order that as a 42,000s. And there's a lot of benefits to each company. Bluechip has a lot of longevity in their picks. I've played on the same corner for a couple of years on these, and there's some wear there, but not enough to discard that corner. And of course, there's 2 more corners. However, there are some people that feel like Bluechip doesn't sound as natural as tortoise, or doesn't maintain some of the same attack off of the string. And that is something that the casein picks is supposed to more closely replicate. I'll grab one up here, grab this same one up here, but and to me it does. It definitely does. And I think that Nick does a absolute fantastic job on his products. He's got a lot of signature products. If you visit apollopicks.com, you can see there, oh man, I'll forget a bunch of people, but Wyatt Rice, they duplicated one of Tony Rice's picks, and they have the Wyatt Rice signature pick. They have Wyatt Ellis, they have Mike Marshall, Norman Blake. There's just several very skilled players that Nick has worked with to kind of get his company where he wants it to be, and he is definitely doing a great job. I know several people who prefer the Apollos over anything. They prefer them over Tortoise. They prefer them over any other company on the market, even over any other casein pick maker. And I certainly see why. He makes a wonderful product, and I'm very pleased and honored to be able to have a couple of these on. We do have one of the Wyatt Rice picks, and we're going to do a rundown here at some point. We will do the Wyatt Rice pick, which is ever so slightly thicker than this TAD type of shape that we were using in this one. We will do those so you can hear the difference between casein and that. And we'll also do like one of the Martin Lux picks and one of these. I think that would be interesting to do as well, so you can hear that. But remember to subscribe and let me know what all you think in the comments. Thank y'all. Take care.